Hey everybody, this is Noah Bennett, founder of Against the Tide Media, and can you guess where I am today? And here, I'll give you a little shot there. Yes, we are live from Sermon on the Mount, and look who I have with me.
We have Justen! Woo! We have Barb! We have Tera! We're so excited!
Go into that mode.
Oh, so you can't do that in the middle of a live stream. Once you commit, yep, there you go.
Yeah, we have Justen.
Hey guys, how's it going?
We have Tera and Barb.
Good morning, everybody.
Stoked to be here. Sermon on the Mount. Gonna be fun. Keep watching us all day. We're gonna do lives on and off. You'll want to see what's happening on that stage. 3 amazing guests. Stay tuned.
So really,
except when the Chosen goes live, you got to come over to the Chosen, okay? Just saying, we need our numbers up as high as we can get them, okay?
But you will fully have to watch when Michael Jr. comes on. Selfie Dad, Kappa Studios, more guests. Gotta watch them.
Can you do that? I don't know if you should. I don't know if we can.
So really, I have no idea what I'm doing. We're just gonna try to make this as fun as we can, but I mean, hey, we got 3 ATTM hosts together.
Well, two and a fourth. 2 and a fourth. Have I even hosted anything for you yet? I just don't know that I've done anything.
Well, you will soon.
I'll try to, but I'm in full support of Against the Tide Media. This guy is awesome. He's just a great follower of Christ, doing God's work, and I'm proud of you, and I want you to know that I respect you and I admire you, and I'm just so excited to see what God has in store for you, and I'm so excited to see what God has in store for this day. I mean, the weather's not great, but it's still just a wonderful opportunity for people to gather and worship.
It's like this actual and very
And did you know Noah just celebrated 1 year with Against the Tide Media on, was it February 3rd? 1 year, right here, anniversary.
And there's a documentary coming soon, so be sure you check that out. Well, I don't know, you think it'd be good to like take questions? So
Yeah, oh yeah.
if anybody has any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments section. Sorry, it's a little hard to scroll because our fingers are freezing off here. Yeah. So, just see if we got anything on there. See, we have Ornella from the Jonathan Rumi fan page. Melody.
Yep. Hi, Melody.
what's really going on.
Hi, Maria. Hi, Susan. Hi, Casey. Hi, Ness. So, I'm going to say it once again. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comment section. Where is Jonathan?
We don't know.
Do you need to sneak away?
No.
Oh, good.
I can do this.
Yay!
We haven't seen Jonathan yet.
He'll be here though.
Here, going to. Hey, Justen, can I flip the phone around?
Of course.
How do I? There. That way I can see better.
So it's 33 degrees here, but I think it feels like 24. I haven't seen one person with a bad attitude. Lots of hand warmers, 0 bad attitude.
Yes.
So cold here. This is the worst day ever.
Oh!
I want to go home.
Have you had any quiet time today?
I want to go home.
Coffee, quiet time with Philippians.
I'll have a little more soon.
There is a lot of the Chosen merch out here. I'm talking beanies, sweatshirts, masks somewhere. I haven't. Oh, you know what? And it's not even upside down.
I can actually see through this. This works. This is probably the best mask I've ever had.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to speak of an auction. So, there's an auction, happy stuff, you got a bid. Barb, you want to speak up?
Go to the Chosen page. Is it on the Chosen page?
You talking about the shadow boxes?
No.
So,
Absolutely gorgeous.
yeah, I mean, I can't afford to bid on anything that's there right now. So this is just, I mean, this is an opportunity to help finance future seasons. This isn't for us to make money. It's, if you are blessed with the means to participate in something like this, awesome. If you're not, your prayers are valued so much too. But yeah, these shadow boxes have actual pieces used from the show. Like there's a pair of Matthew's sandals and one Jesus backpack, right? So,
Yes.
With a beautiful portrait of Jonathan as Jesus.
and there's an autographed tapestry. So that was added. That wasn't there last night. That's an autographed picture, autographed by Jonathan, who plays Jesus. So I'm not sure what the bids are up at now, but find that website so we can give it to you. Because I don't know what it is. Top of my head.
Beautiful things from Mary, season 1.
But also, unless something's changed, now we're getting to the close-up, and then Sermon on the Mount bracelets for I think $9.99.
What did you see?
So there's an auction going on, but you can also purchase some other items that aren't quite so pricey, and we're still giving back, paying it forward to the children.
Good news and bad news.
Okay, awesome.
And
Any
you
questions?
know what, can I just ask anybody that's watching, how is the reception? Because I have dual purposes behind doing this. Is I want to know how the reception is here, if it's coming across clear, if there's a lot of pauses, breakups. Because when we go live for the Chosen, we want to make sure that it is clean and clear and that it's working okay. And then I will also reiterate too that the auction stuff, and just like what Noah and his people are doing for Against the Tide Media, we're not turning a profit on this. We're not making money for ourselves. This isn't going to Dallas's pocket, not my pocket, not Daryl's pocket, none of it. This is to help finance future seasons of the show. So I just want to make that clear.
Instead of it all looking natural while still leaving room for the camera to get through and to see cast members. Distribute it.
So hey, yeah, just send a thumbs up if the reception is clear. Send a thumbs down if the reception is bad. And let me see if we got any questions.
A few things happened. Things took longer than we planned, and then we ended up running out of light. We ran out of daylight. So, key moment of that scene, we just didn't quite get. Not used to that. Normally we get everything we need, so we're going to look for an opportunity next week to probably do that again, that section of that scene. The good news is, these are the kind of days that tend to be pretty fun because we've got so much to do, so it feels fulfilling. Most footage we got was amazing.
A lot of commitment by a lot of people. It's been amazing. And people
by my dead grandmother.
And my family.
Paid for their
So
own
that's why this is a big gap, and quickly, because I want to get home
it's been
to my
amazing
wife
to
and
see
kids
people just
before
continue to
finally
pour
in.
in. Buses continue to arrive.
So here we are.
When we came to the spitting
Yes,
sprinklings,
we have not.
but we're need to sink this way. Listen, spitting and sprinkling.
Careful, watch your step.
Yep.
Okay.
And now it's starting to no longer
Because this did not,
rain.
this
So we're
totally,
thankful for that.
Yeah.
Forward to that stage up there. We're going to see, I think we're going to see Dallas at some point. We're going to see Michael Jr. is going to do some comedy. We're going to hear some musical guests. Phil Wickham is going to sing for us. And Carrie Jo and her husband, whose name escapes me at the moment.
Do you know?
I don't think so. It's not coming. I think the cold is getting to my head a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, I think
I'm
I.
excited, and then we're gonna do the scene for Sermon on the Mount at some point today. But part of the day is just the entertainment and getting everybody here to set.
I remember thinking to myself,
Oh,
this is the best.
hi, Hi, Catherine.
Oh my
Oh, let me put it in the.
Here we're here with Katharine Menning now.
For my church,
Do you have anything to say to our live audience?
coming at it from the perspective of trying to show the same story but from different angles and different perspectives. So tell me your perspective on this, because we haven't talked a ton about the beginning. We talk a lot about the process. But
Well, to go back to the two thieves, I was really interested in that.
Oh!
Against the
Woo! Megan DiGiamo says hi, Catherine. Ornella says hi, Catherine. Can you hear us? Can you tell us if you can hear us? You all look amazing, Megan says. And can you hear us?
How's everything going?
Justin!
Is this person getting in the way?
Yes, we.
I don't know if she's trying to push me or what. It's like I feel like 6 months prior. All right, I gotta go. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Justin, for joining us.
Do we have how it's sounding?
Ornella says she can hear us.
She can hear us. Reception? Anything about reception?
Sound is good, Ornella says.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Thank you.
Bye. All right. Shall we?
Okay, Catherine, I want to hear more about your story. How did you get connected to Against the Tide Media and the show? First the show, then Against the Tide.
Can I go grab my sister real quick? My little sister's here. And I don't want to leave her all alone.
Sorry about that, folks.
Yes, you go for it.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I
So
gotta go get
as
my
you
blood.
heard,
my church had
people continuing to pour in. So what happens is people signed up for a spot, a time to arrive on set. There were 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So they're leaving their hotel rooms. They go to an arena. They get COVID tested. They have to show that they had a COVID test prior to this. Then they wait 15 minutes. From there, they hop on the buses. They're bused over to this property. They get off. They're able to have a breakfast, and then they start waiting in front of the stage here. We have been entertained all morning so far by incredible video footage, which has been interesting and entertaining, telling us about The Chosen. And people are meeting. It's like a reunion. It's almost as though people already know people. They know their names because of all the social media sites with Against the Tide Media and The Chosen. So it's a family reunion here, and we're just excited for what's going to happen on the stage. Then we're going to do box lunches, and if you have not seen the rows of box lunches, you've got to see the rows of box lunches. From there, we'll film Sermon on the Mount starting at about 2 until about 6 o'clock. I'm going to check in and see if there are any questions. Everyone still hear us well? Good reception? What do you want to know?
Noah's got his gloves. Okay, here's Catherine and her sister, Caroline. Say hi to Caroline and Catherine again.
I had just asked these guys, you probably have to talk nice and loud, and I'll get out so we can zoom up on you. I just asked these guys how they got connected to The Chosen and Against the Tide Media.
So, I found out about The Chosen back in December of 2019. And it was through Facebook. I just saw ads constantly popping up, and I was like, I love anything that has to do with the Bible, with Jesus. And so when this popped up, I was like, ooh, this looks interesting. So I was a little hesitant. I was like, Christian stuff doesn't technically have the best rep for being non-cheesy. So I was a little like, is this going to be cheesy? What's going to happen? So I checked it out, and by the first episode, I was just blown away. It was crazy. It was crazy. And I loved it. And then how I found out about Against the Tide Media, Noah had shared something on the Chosen fan page talking about, I'm doing an interview with, it was Giovanni who plays Thaddeus. It was the first interview. And I clicked on it and I watched it and I was like, I'm subscribing, I love this, I want to support this, and I've been a big supporter of Against the Tide Media ever since. So, and I introduced my sister and my whole family to The Chosen, and that's pretty much how they found out about it. So yeah.
Awesome.
We're just happy to be here.
Carol Nunn says hi, Catherine.
I love to hear people's stories. Noah is going to sneak back. Oh, he's back. We're going to also interview Noah, the founder of Against the Tide Media, who recently celebrated his 1-year anniversary. So can you just unpack for us a little bit about what it's like to be the patriarch, the head of Against the Tide Media?
And one of the things
I mean, it really is amazing. While I was coming here,
Speak really loud.
okay, speak louder. Well, it really is amazing. I mean, while I was coming here, there were some people who were just who I met, and I told them that my name was Noah Bennett, and I asked them if they knew about Outside Media, and they said, "Oh, you're Noah? You're Noah?" And I was just like, "Wow, I wasn't expecting all this attention or and it is just so good to connect with everybody, and it's not through some kind of virtual platform like a phone call or text messages. I mean, it is so good to be here, even though I'm freezing. I can't, it's a little hard to move my fingers, but
well, I think one of the things that's chosen from other projects
it's just so great to be here.
Yes.
But
something I want to mention, I'm going to be posting a documentary on Against the Tide Media very soon about Against the Tide Media for our anniversary. That was February 3rd.
Pages, and we're not limited to
so that's coming very soon. I was almost finished with it, but then we came
a lot of what I've
here.
noticed in
So it'll be posted when I get back.
Awesome.
And I hope that you are enjoying this live stream. Sorry, I think I can duck one a little better when I'm warmer. So my apologies for that. But,
I just wanted to say Jenna Lynn Weed is watching. Thanks, Jenna Lynn, for watching. Give a shout out to Jenna Lynn.
yes, Jenna Lynn is one of our Against the Tide Media hosts.
Empty myself of
Wish you were here, Jenna Lynn. It'd be so good to have you.
in
Thanks
service
for
to
watching.
being open as a
One
channel
reason
for
Noah is talking about being cold is because right now on set it's 33 degrees, but it feels much colder because of the wind. In fact, if you look at some of the tents, they are flopping in the wind. So with how cold it is, happy spirits, people are happy. Not only do we have Noah, we have another guest. So Jenna, can you come up and tell us your story, how you have connected to Against the Tide Media, what you're doing, where you're living, what you're doing. So,
had to have been bestowed with a sense of human sense of humor to be able to deal with all the characters and all the quirks of the disciples and the people that he met and the people that are constantly asking him for things and for healing and tired like we did, he'd go and get out of the way and go to the mountains and kind of try to get away from crowds because he was in the physical body, so he reacted like physical.
Yeah, and I apologize for the shaking camera because my hands are kind of shaking a little bit.
Something you had to have a sense of humor. There's no way around it.
I don't want to use up too much of
Day 4 is in the books.
hey,
Only
Roxy,
59
if you're
days to
out
go.
there, girlfriend, you come and find us. We're to the right-hand side of the screen, and we want to talk to you about all things Roxy. So we'll connect with her.
And in spite of the fact that our DP was truly luxurious and trying to make everything look better than it needed to look or whatever, we still were able to make
whether it was costuming, whatever it took to get here today.
Well, we started out with
We don't really, but it's not a big deal.
shopping on Amazon. You know, when you look up
We started with this kind of interior-exterior moment inside what we're calling the inn. This is like where the disciples of Jesus are staying in Samaria. And this is kind of
Can
the
you show
lobby
us your
of the inn.
costume, Noah?
So we had a big scene in there to begin with.
Can you unzip your jacket at all?
And action rehearsal.
Okay, we're going to see a little bit of Noah's costume here. If you can well, maybe not. It might be.
Yep, got it. You're welcome. Got it.
So this is what you'll need to look forward on season 2 in the Sermon on the Mount scene. Need to look for the brown tunic with the green, not too shabby overcoat. Not too shabby. Nice sandals. He'll lose the socks when it comes time to actually film. We'll lose jackets.
doorway scenes are always weird because you get stuck trying to fit people into the doorway one way and then trying to fit them in the other way. And actually
you
ended
get
up
a
working
quick
out
covering to cover you if you need something
got it done fast enough, early enough.
Yeah.
So we took all that half scene.
No, we can't turn off the background noise. It's Dallas talking. Sorry about that. Okay. Are we doing a wrap it up?
Let's see if we're getting any questions here.
I haven't seen any questions.
Noah, we have reached out to Tera. We're going to live interview Tera. We reached out to Roxy. We're going to live interview Roxy. So there are estimated 3,000 people coming to set today. And so they're continuing to roll in. From here, we're going to take a 7-minute walk to where we actually filmed Sermon on the Mount. And that starts at 2 o'clock. This time zone, we're in Texas.
Feeling that you get when you've lost something and then you find it. It's like really exciting. That's the stuff I felt. We didn't have it, now we do. So it actually feels even better once we got it.
We'll be there from 2 to 6. And so we have some other interviews lined up besides Tera and Roxy. So we're excited about that. And still good reception. We've moved around just a bit.
Before this rock we're all floating on in the middle of space knew the feeling of feet on its surface. Before Paul was blinded on the road to Damascus. Before divided tongues of fire lit up a room and the eyes of everyone watching. Before David plucked a harp or reached his hand into the cool water of the brook to select 5 smooth stones. Before animals had names or the first pair of lungs drew breath. The earth knew only one thing, darkness, which isn't even a thing. It's a state of being. It is made of nothing. It has no scientific definition other than the absence of visibility. It's a void. Something you can feel but not touch. Something you can sense but not see. In the beginning, darkness was over the face of the deep. A blank canvas onto which God could paint whatever he wanted. He could have made anything, created anything, spoke anything into being. And he chose to begin with light, which got things off to a good start. He even said so himself. The world was a primeval, disordered chaos, so he fixed the place up and organized it into dry land, sea, sky, gave it some shape. He added vegetation, which turns the surface into a kaleidoscope of color. He added more than 9 million species of animals to populate and add dramatic movement to this growing masterpiece. Each one more fabulous and spectacular to look at than the next. And he called them all good. But it still wasn't enough. God wanted to make something that looked like him. Let us make man in our own image, after our likeness. And so up we came, from the dust of the earth, formed out of clay or a rib, each of us containing 45 miles of nerves that enable us to experience the sensation of touch, a mind to think, a tongue to taste all the goodness that had just been made, ears to hear, and most of all, eyes to see. Mineralogists who study the
all the people that are here today are as healthy as we could possibly be, and we're just so thankful that God has protected us to bring us here today. And thank you so much for watching, and be on the lookout, and just keep praying for season 2. We are so excited to get season 2 to bring to see it. Just so excited, can't wait.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that, Barb.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. I saw some questions earlier. Let me see.
And so we took it. And then everything.
Sorry, my teeth are chattering. I don't know if my nose is running.
Take something attractive we were told not to take. And soon we found ourselves naked and alone, separated from God.
They can't hear. They can't hear us.
The first of many exiles to come.
Oh.
She says they
what
can't
would
hear us.
happen next?
They can't hear us.
What would we
Okay.
find in that howling wilderness?
Do you want to drop the live, go back again at 9, or go ahead and give some serious information?
Okay, we're going to, we're going to drop this live stream for now. We're going to go back at 9 o'clock. Here, let me flip it.
So in 11 minutes.
We're going live. We're going live in 11 minutes. So be sure to stay tuned. Be sure to stay tuned.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I ran on my safe this
we're
morning
back.
when I got here to test the mic and test the
But we
sound.
have
And as
another
I'm
guest
walking
with
up,
us.
the whole thing
She's
was
not
hard
a
and ice.
moderator or a host.
It was
or
like
something.
the Chosen on ice. You know, I'm singing, I'm zagging.
Let me. There we go. Now you can hear me better. So we have another guest with us. She's not like a moderator or anything for Against the Tide Media or doesn't work on The Chosen, but she is a super fan of The Chosen. She's been very supportive, and I'd like to introduce you to her. We have Roxy.
Welcome to Texas. Welcome to the bipolar weather of North Texas.
There's a warmer
area
back there
north,
that you can hang out in.
Folks that are
Okay, so I want you guys to know that that was done sort of in a rush to kind of just create a safe space.
The Lord dropped something in my spirit this morning. A lot of people are like, why did the Lord let it be raining right now and bring us here? No, that's not what he did. He knew it was going to be like this, and he brought his army here to encourage the cast and the crew and show the world what the real army of God is really about. So, welcome to the real army of God. I can't even tell you what the energy that's here, the spirit of God that's here, the people that are here, the camaraderie that's here. It's just nothing but love. And if y'all aren't here, I know y'all are praying for us. And those that were here, hallelujah. This is going to be history. Make sure you're on the right side of history when it's ready. Thank you.
Carol Nunn is here. Margaret Heap is watching.
Hey, y'all. Catch them. Thank you for the love.
Who knows Daryl Eves? Daryl Eves is the executive producer. He's been a good friend and a mentor to me.
Roxy, what is your, do you have a highlight, a favorite? Come here close to me. Do you have a favorite thing when it comes to The Chosen? What's your heartbeat, what's your love?
Oh, just the way that it's written. It's not religion. It's just heartfelt. And that's the way I see my Jesus. I accepted in my heart at 6 years old, and that's who he was. He was just loved me. And that's who he's always been. It's not about religion. It's not about a denomination. It's about love. And that's what I see with The Chosen. It's just so real. Jesus and his bros hanging and preaching the word. And that's my life. So, thank you.
Roxy, thank you. Someone is asking. Terry's asking, what's the temperature?
I think it's around freezing.
Can't hear you. Louder.
It's about freezing, and it's raining and misting, but you know what? There's heaters out here. We're walking around. We've got these little hand warmers.
The sun is starting to come out. If you look at the sky, do you see any brightness? It's a little bright up there. It's a lot brighter than it was, but we have the warmth of Jesus and the warmth of Chosen fans, and we are here and ready for anything. Let it rain. Amen.
Roxy, tell us two things. What did it take for you to get your costume organized, and what did it take for you to be on Sermon on the Mount?
Sure. To get my costume organized, I was actually, like we talked before, in Washington's armor, and I have a friend who's in wardrobe, and she whipped me up. To be in Sermon on the Mount, I heard about it back in 2019, and I'm an original investor, and I've been investing ever since, and I can't even tell you how many people just love this ministry. It is a ministry.
Roxy, Carol Nunn is saying really loving these updates. Couldn't be there in person because of some travel issues. So loving these updates.
Yes.
Thank you, Roxy.
Against the Tide Media. Rockin', Noah, Tera, Barb. Hey.
Speaking of Against the Tide Media, the owner right here,
Yes,
Noah Bennett,
Noah.
his 1 year anniversary with Against the Tide Media in February 3rd. Noah, tell us what it means for you to be right now on set or near set for Sermon on the Mount.
Well, I mean, it's just been really incredible experience being here.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think
I can't believe like some of the people I'm running into. My friends. I'm running into my friends host for Against the Tide Media, and cast and crew of, well, not any cast yet, but crew of The Chosen, and it is just...
Yes, we did see cast. We hung out with the Roman messenger.
Oh, yes.
Justen Overlander.
That was in our...
And if I didn't, or if I
Part
thought
one
it was
live, yes.
This is part 2 live, so be sure you go back and check out our part 1 live.
Hey, there's Colin behind the scenes.
Hey, Colin!
Well, that's the thing. I think some of the humor that we've explored off camera has been helpful to inform some of the jokes that we do. And we hear people all the time.
A virtual platform. It's not just messaging. It's not just a phone call. I am meeting all of you in person, and there's just a very different feeling there. It's such a good feeling, I will tell you that.
Jennifer Corman is watching, so we are going to go live again. More interviews. Last time I talked with Tera on a bus on her way over. People are coming in waves. It's 5 o'clock this morning until 10 o'clock. And so stay tuned. More interviews coming up soon.
Simon, everyone here knows
over now.
So is it over? Is it over? Okay.
Let me see. Oh, finish.
All right.